Good morning, Scopers. Good morning, good morning. This is Vandalyn Smith, and I'm speaking with you live from here in Hoover, Alabama. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining in. I wanted to do a quick scope before I walked into my job. I'm in the parking deck at work, and I wanted to do a quick scope. Thank you for joining. Thank you. I'm going to let you all join before I get started on what I want to share. Thank you for joining. Hey, Mark, how are you? As you join in, if you would, please share. If you see the little man, hey, from New Jersey and California, hello. If you would, please share and invite friends and followers. You can go click on the little man down there on the right, and you can swipe up to share, depending on what device you're on. If you're on an Android, I noticed that you swipe it up and it'll allow you to share. Hey there, New Jersey. Nothing much is up. Just about to go into this job, and I just wanted to speak with you for a few moments before I walk in this place, because I wanted to get this out yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to speak with you about it. This is just about the job. Yeah, I'm still working a job, and I decided that I always knew that I wanted to become a business owner, but I felt like, I went to college, got my degrees, and I always felt like I wanted to work a job in corporate America and move up the ranks before I started a business. Well, that hasn't gone so well for me. I'm not the typical corporate America type person. I don't know what you would call that type person. The person that kisses asses and all of that kind of stuff. I'm not that type of person. So, I felt like, well, I need to be moving along trying to find a business and start a business. Well, after I had my daughter back in 2008, I really knew that I didn't want to work in corporate America anymore. But I was still trucking along. And I was introduced to a home-based business. When I was introduced to that home-based business, I had the mentality that it was a get-rich-quick scheme. And I felt like it was a lottery ticket. So I treated it like a lottery ticket. And so I thought that, I could do the minimum and I would start getting checks. Well, I found out shortly after that that's not the case. And you have to have a positive mindset. You have to work on yourself and decide that you're going to put the time and the effort in, because having a business is definitely not like having a job. It's definitely not having a job like having a job. You can't have a lottery mentality when you're working your business. There's going to be times when you put in the work. Hey, King Raven, thank you for joining. There's a lot of times when you have your home-based business that you're going to put in work and you're not going to see a result for a while. And you have to have the positive mindset. You have to have a positive attitude, a winning attitude to stick it out. And that's what I decided to do. Even though when I first joined, I had the lottery mentality and treated it like it was a get-rich-quick lottery ticket, I decided, though, that I was going to invest in myself and work on myself and work on my personal development. And I was going to stick it out until the end, until I see success. And the reason being is because I know that there are others around me that are having success from this job, from this home-based business. And I know that people in the industry are having success. And I know that I can have success, but I have to work on me first. So I decided to invest in myself. And I know that I'm nowhere near where I used to be. As a matter of fact, I attended this event called the Cash Flow Factory this past weekend in Atlanta, Georgia. The Cash Flow Factory was hosted by this gentleman named Mr. Marquell Russell. If you don't know him, you deserve to know him. You look him up on social media. Look him up. It's Marquell Russell. He's a a great entrepreneur, and he decided to host this event because that's something that he always wanted to do. And we learned from a lot of 6-figure, 7-figure earners about how they are successful in their home businesses and how they're making 6 or 7 figures by sticking it out and not treating it like a lottery. And they are working their business. They taught us skills, and it was just a lot that we learned, and it was an all-day event. And I was told that I was crazy for wanting to sit in a room and listen to people talk all day. But you know what? I don't feel like I'm crazy. Number one, I was in a room with a bunch of other crazy people, because there are a lot of people at that event. There were a lot of people at that event listening and learning and wanting to know more so that they can, develop themselves and they can create a 6 or 7-figure business. So I don't feel like it's crazy to sit around a bunch of like-minded people. And that's what you have to do. You have to surround yourself with people that are going to elevate you and push you to be the person that you need to be to succeed. Because I feel like sitting in a room full of people teaching me how to run a 6 or 7-figure business is a lot better than sitting on a job and having to sit there for 8 hours because that's what I'm told that I have to do. Just like yesterday, I was into it with the manager. She was hounding me about a lunch. I had taken a longer lunch, and I told her that I needed to make the time up and, throughout the week. And she gave me grief about making up the time and asking me, was it approved and all of that. And I told her, you know what? I'll just use my time that I have accrued. I don't even want to make up the time. I felt like by making up the time that I was doing them a favor, because I would be there actually doing the work and, making up the time to work. She gave me flack about that. And so that's the number one reason why I'm doing whatever it takes to make my business successful. And no, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. And I'm surrounding myself with people that are pushing me to higher heights. And I am actually studying and investing into myself. And that's what I've done on a daily basis. I do it on a daily basis. So be on the lookout. I'll be releasing something within the next couple of days. It's going to be something that will help you with your mindset and your mentality. It has helped me tremendously. If you would like to have a view of what I'm have a idea of what I'm talking about that has helped me out, you can go to my blog, VanDolynSmith.com. That's V as in Victor, ANDOLYN Smith.com. And that's my blog. And you can see at the top, it says Master Key. Click on Master Key and you'll get to see my journey, my Master Key journey. That is something that has helped change my mindset. And it has helped me tremendously, because I have had years of negative mindset and just not in a good headspace. And it's not good to be negative. It's not good to think negatively. And you're not going to sustain a business if you always have a negative mindset. You got to have positive. You have to think positive. And that Master Key journey is just really, it was like a godsend. So if you want to get a idea of what the Master Key is all about, you can read about my Master Key journey on my blog. Like I said, it's at VanDolynSmith.com, and you can click on Master Key. And if you would, just subscribe to the blog so that you will know when I release more information about the Master Key. And you can get updates from me regarding when the Master Key is going to open back up, and information about it if you want to check it out. This is VanDolyn Smith. Just wanted to share a quick word with you before I walk into my job. I want to thank you for listening. And if you're on the replay, I want to thank you for listening as well. And just stay positive. If if you're a negative person, you need to change your negativity. You need to change your mindset. Negativity doesn't serve anyone. Again, this is VanDolyn Smith. I'm signing out from Hoover, Alabama. Have a great day.